Lily was a curious and adventurous 12-year-old girl who lived in the quaint town of Eldridge Hollow. With its cozy cottages and winding paths, the town seemed perfect, but whispers of secrets floated through the air like autumn leaves. As she skipped along the main street, Lily often sensed something strange lingering just beyond her sight. The townspeople were friendly enough, yet there was an unspoken tension beneath their smiles, especially when they spoke about death. Lily couldn't shake the feeling that they were hiding something from her, something important. She often visited the local library, where dusty books told tales of spirits and mysterious happenings that sent shivers down her spine. Despite the unsettling rumors, Lily was determined to uncover the truth behind her town's dark history. Little did she know, her quest for answers would unravel more than just local legends. It would lead her to confront a fate far more chilling than she could ever have imagined. The echoes of the past surrounded her, whispering that something was very wrong in Eldridge Hollow. One crisp morning, as Lily wandered through the town square, she noticed a group of townsfolk huddled together, their voices hushed. Curiosity piqued, she crept closer, hiding behind a large oak tree that stood nearby. Peering out from behind its thick trunk, her heart raced as she caught fragments of their conversation. Words like ghost and lost floated through the air, sending a chill down her spine. "The girl is still here," one woman whispered, her eyes darting around nervously. "It's like she never left us." Lily felt her stomach drop as she realized they were talking about her. Confusion washed over her. How could they think she was a ghost? She was right there. Feeling a mix of fear and determination, Lily decided it was time to confront the mystery swirling around her. As she stepped out from behind the tree, the townsfolk fell silent, their eyes widening in disbelief. The shadows seemed to deepen around her, and suddenly, everything felt eerily different, as if the town itself held its breath. As Lily stood before the stunned townsfolk, her mind was flooded with memories from a year ago. The image of the woods crept into her thoughts, thick trees stretching toward the sky, their branches forming eerie shadows on the ground. That day had started with innocent laughter and playful exploration, but it quickly took a dark turn. She remembered darting ahead during a game of hide-and-seek, the thrill of adventure pulsing through her veins. Then came the unintended slip, a tumble down an unseen ravine that led to a chilling silence. She could recall landing in a clearing, unable to move, as the world around her faded away. Lily had been found, but not alive. She was declared dead by the townspeople after they searched for hours and finally gave up hope. Now, standing in front of them, she felt both lost and defiant. How could they think she was gone? With questions swirling in her head and confusion clouding her heart, she resolved to uncover what truly happened that day in the woods, a day that had changed everything. As Lily stood in front of the shocked townsfolk, questions swirled chaotically in her mind. How could she still be alive when everyone believed she had died? Each breath felt heavy, as if carrying the weight of two realities, one where she was just a girl in Eldridge Hollow and another where she was a ghost haunting the memories of those who once knew her. Feeling a knot of confusion tighten in her stomach, Lily's heart raced. She began to think about what might have happened during that fateful day and why she couldn't remember everything clearly. Why had no one come for her when she fell? The silence of the woods echoed in her thoughts, each rustle of the leaves reminding her of the fear that once engulfed her. Determined not to let fear paralyze her, Lily resolved to find answers. She needed to piece together the fragments of her memory and understand how she could walk among the living while being trapped in a story of death. The truth loomed like a shadow, waiting for her to discover it. Just as Lily began to lose hope, a strange presence flickered at the edge of her vision, drawing her attention. An old woman, draped in a cloak of deep indigo, emerged from the shadows, a figure she had never seen before. Her hair was silver like moonlight, and her eyes held a depth that seemed to see right through Lily's soul. As the townsfolk continued to stare in disbelief, the woman approached with an air of mystery. "I am the Keeper of Souls," she said softly, her voice smooth and melodic as if carried by a gentle breeze. "I know what you seek, dear child." Lily felt an odd sense of comfort wash over her despite the woman's eerie appearance. "You know about my accident? Why does everyone think I am dead?" The Keeper smiled knowingly, beckoning Lily to follow her to a secluded bend in the path where shadows danced around them. "Truth lies beyond fear, and you must understand what happened that day," she whispered, hinting at secrets waiting to be uncovered. With every word spoken, Lily felt drawn deeper into a web of destiny that would change everything. As they reached the secluded bend, the air thickened with an otherworldly energy. The Keeper of Souls turned to Lily, her silver hair catching the light in a way that seemed to shimmer with hidden knowledge. "There's a curse on this town," she began, her voice barely above a whisper. "It binds the souls of those who have died but are not truly gone. They remain trapped in a limbo-like state, wandering between worlds." Lily's heart raced as the woman continued. "You were one of them, dear child. When you fell into the ravine, your spirit lingered because of unfinished business, secrets hidden deep within Eldridge Hollow." Images of lost faces and shadowy figures flashed through Lily's mind, people she had never known but felt a strange connection to. "The townspeople do not remember you as you are now, they see only what they believe, your essence is entwined with their fear." Determined to break free from this curse, Lily knew she had to right the wrongs of that fateful day and help the lost souls find peace once and for all. With newfound determination, Lily began her investigation into the secrets of Eldridge Hollow. Each step deeper into the town seemed to stir an unsettling energy around her. As she walked through narrow streets, she noticed objects subtly shifting, an old rocking chair creaking on its own and a curtain fluttering without a breeze. Shadows danced at the edges of her vision, slipping away whenever she turned to look. One evening, while exploring her home, Lily felt a chill brush past her like a whisper, sending goosebumps down her arms. She glanced toward the hallway mirror and gasped as a fleeting figure appeared behind her before vanishing into thin air. The feeling that unseen eyes were watching her grew stronger with each passing day. Determined to understand the connection between these eerie occurrences and her own reality, Lily sought out places tied to her memories of the accident. Each location seemed to amplify the strange happenings, as if the very essence of the town was alive with hidden truths waiting to be uncovered. With every clue she found, the shadows became more restless, urging her to delve deeper into what lay beneath Eldridge Hollow's surface. Lily's heart raced as she approached her best friend Sarah's house, determined to confront her about the unsettling feelings swirling in her mind. As she knocked on the door, memories of carefree days spent together flooded her thoughts. But today felt different. When Sarah opened the door, her expression turned from surprise to a mix of concern and fear. "Lily? Is that really you?" she asked softly, stepping outside as if afraid to invite a ghost inside. "I'm alive, Sarah." "But everyone thinks I'm dead," Lily exclaimed, her voice trembling. "I need your help." With a hesitant breath, Sarah revealed the truth that sent chills down Lily's spine. "Ever since last year, I've been seeing visions of your ghost. You would appear at night, standing by my window, just watching me." Lily's breath caught in her throat. "Why didn't you tell me?" Tears welled in Sarah's eyes. "I thought I was dreaming, but now I see it was real." The weight of their shared past hung heavily in the air, and together they realized they had to unravel the mystery of what bound Lily's spirit before it was too late. With a shared sense of urgency, Lily and Sarah sought out the Keeper of Souls for guidance. They found her waiting at the edge of the woods, her presence both comforting and foreboding. To break the curse, the Keeper explained, her voice steady, "You must face your fears in the very place where your spirit became trapped." Lily's heart sank at the thought of returning to the ravine. Memories flooded back, darkness, pain, and fear. "But it terrifies me," she admitted, glancing at Sarah for support. "Fear is a powerful force," the Keeper replied gently. "It can bind you or free you. You must confront what happened that day to reclaim your spirit and help others who are lost." Taking a deep breath, Lily nodded, resolved to face whatever awaited her in those woods. Together with Sarah, they ventured into the shadowy depths, where twisted branches loomed overhead like watchful sentinels. Each step felt heavier as they approached the spot where it all began, but Lily knew this was the only way to uncover the truth and break free from her haunting past. With trepidation, Lily and Sarah ventured deeper into the woods, the air thick with an unsettling energy. Twisted branches loomed overhead, creating a canopy that blocked out the sun, shrouding the path in darkness. The further they walked, the more Lily felt the weight of her past pressing down on her shoulders, each step echoing with memories of laughter turned to fear. As they approached the ravine, a chilling breeze swept through the trees, carrying whispers of distant voices, faint echoes of her friends calling her name during that fateful game of hide-and-seek. Panic rose in her chest as flashes of her fall played vividly in her mind. She remembered tumbling down, feeling weightless for a moment before hitting the ground, pain and darkness engulfing her. "Are you ready?" Sarah asked softly, squeezing Lily's hand for reassurance. With a deep breath, Lily nodded, knowing she had to confront whatever awaited her at the edge of the ravine. As they reached the precipice, she steeled herself to uncover the truth of what really happened that day, both for herself and for the lost souls tied to this haunting place. As Lily and Sarah reached the edge of the ravine, an ominous chill filled the air, and the atmosphere shifted dramatically. The shadows thickened, coiling around them like tendrils of darkness. Suddenly, a low, guttural whisper echoed through the trees, sending shivers down Lily's spine. "Join us. You belong with us," the voices beckoned from the depths of the shadows. Before Lily could react, dark figures emerged from the darkness, their forms shifting and swirling like smoke. They stretched out ghostly hands toward her, their faces contorted in agony and longing. Panic surged within her as she felt an icy grip around her ankles, trying to pull her into their otherworldly realm. "Lily!" Sarah cried, her voice breaking through the fear as she held onto her friend tightly. "Don't give in." Summoning every ounce of strength, Lily recalled the keeper's words about facing her fears. With a deep breath, she pushed back against the spirits, shouting that she was alive and would not be taken. As she stepped forward, determination ignited within her, and for the first time, she felt an unwavering connection to her own spirit, a fierce will to uncover the truth and break free from the clutches of those who tried to trap her. As the dark spirits recoiled from Lily's fierce declaration of life, a new sensation washed over her, an awareness that she was not alone in this limbo. The echoes of lost souls resonated around her, their whispers blending with the rustling leaves. With courage ignited within her, Lily focused on the voices, reaching out to the trapped spirits. "Can you hear me?" she called out, her voice steady despite the tremors in her heart. To her amazement, the spirits paused, their ghostly forms flickering as they turned toward her. One spirit, a girl with sorrowful eyes, stepped forward. "We are bound here, just like you," she said softly. "We need each other to break free." Realizing they could communicate, Lily felt a surge of hope. Together, they could confront their fears and share their stories. As she listened to the trapped souls, a plan began to form in her mind. With their combined strength and mutual support, they could finally expose the truth of what had happened that day and find a way to escape the clutches of darkness that held them captive. With newfound resolve, Lily gathered the other trapped spirits around her. They formed a circle at the edge of the ravine, their combined courage illuminating the darkness that threatened to engulf them. "We can face this together," she urged, the determination in her voice resonating with the others. As if summoned by their unity, the Keeper of Souls materialized before them, an imposing figure cloaked in shadows. "You've come back to confront your fear," she said, her voice both soft and commanding. "But you must first understand the truth of your past." Taking a deep breath, Lily stepped forward, feeling the weight of her fears coiling around her like a snake. "Why were we trapped? What happened to us?" she demanded, looking into the Keeper's knowing eyes. "The accident was not merely an end, it was a beginning. You are bound by regret and unfulfilled promises," the Keeper explained. As clarity washed over Lily, she felt a shift within herself. Embracing her fear, she prepared for the climactic showdown, a confrontation with her past that held the key to breaking the curse and freeing not just herself but all the lost souls trapped in limbo. In a moment of clarity, Lily faced the Keeper of Souls one last time. "I'm ready to let go of the past," she declared, her voice steady. The Keeper nodded, and with a wave of her hand, the air shimmered and the shadows around them began to dissolve. The trapped spirits, emboldened by Lily's bravery, joined hands with her, creating a circle of light that pushed back against the darkness. As they focused on their shared memories, both painful and joyful, Lily felt the weight of regret lift from her spirit. She saw flashes of their lives before they were bound to this place, laughter, dreams, and unfulfilled promises. In that moment, they all realized that letting go did not mean forgetting, it meant accepting their pasts to find peace. With a final surge of energy, Lily shouted out for freedom. The ground shook as bright light enveloped them, and one by one, the spirits began to dissolve into ethereal wisps of light. As the last spirit departed, Lily felt an overwhelming sense of relief wash over her. She had broken free from the curse and could finally live fully again, embracing life with newfound courage and purpose. As Lily stepped back into the world of the living, everything felt brighter and more vibrant. The shadows that once loomed over Eldridge Hollow lifted, revealing a town filled with life and possibility. She took a deep breath, feeling grateful for the second chance she had been given. The echoes of her past still lingered in her mind, but they no longer held her captive. Instead, they served as reminders of the strength she had found. With a newfound perspective on life and death, Lily understood that her experiences had shaped her in ways she could never have imagined. She looked at her friend Sarah, who smiled back with tears of joy. Together, they shared a bond forged through adversity and love, promising to never let fear dictate their lives again. Yet, as Lily gazed out at the woods where her journey began, a flicker of mystery remained. The stories of lost souls still whispered through the trees, leaving her with a sense of purpose to help those still searching for peace. What lay ahead was unknown, but Lily felt ready to embrace it, fully alive.